Hi, welcome to another video of the Hong Kong Sports Sign YouTube channel. Today I'm standing here without my shirt on because
we're going to look at his feet. He's like taking his shirt off.
Yeah. We're actually going to be looking at a shoulder injury, which a lot of runners experience.
Shoulder pain more than injury.
Shoulder pain, yeah. As a running coach, a lot of people kind of go to me, "Oh, I feel this pain in my shoulder when I run and when I sit in the office." I talked about it with Joe, and Joe goes, "This is a super common kind of a problem." So Joe will kind of go through how to, where the causes are, and how to kind of try and fix it yourself, so you can save on your money. Buy some more running shoes. You don't have to see a physio.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm Joe March. I'm the principal physio of Hong Kong Sports Clinic, and this guy blabbing he's blabbing himself. He's a very good runner. Happens to be a very good runner, and also a friend and patient of mine. So we're going to talk through some common, I guess, alignment issues that cause this sort of pain, and also I guess I'm going to talk about the pain first. So let's get Vlad to turn around so we can see. We'll go all the way around. So quite often people will come into my clinic and I see them sitting down at their desks. I see them sitting in cinemas, and they come into my clinic after running, saying, "Oh, I've been getting this pain here with my shoulder blade. It's quite sharp, and sometimes it travels up into my neck, and I don't know what to do about it. And in running, why do I get this? I'm not even using my arms and my body when I'm running." Now, my theory is that it's actually not caused by running as such, and running will encourage it to happen, but it's actually caused by your posture from your day-to-day sitting at desks. And then when you start to run, you have poor posture, and that's that's made worse through your running techniques. So as you fatigue, you start to slump more. Now, basically, this pain here comes from your levator scapula. So it's a muscle that starts at your shoulder blade and comes up into your neck. Now, the pain is quite often right at the top of the shoulder blade or the scapula. It can be annoying when you're sitting and you've got this pain and it comes up into your neck. It's more of an annoying pain than a sharp pain, but when you're running, it can become quite sharp. Now, Vlad was telling me earlier that he thinks that it might be worse during running as well, because you've got a lot of the trail runners using backpacks, which really fits in with my theory, which I'll talk to you about in a minute. So it's actually really easy to fix, but you have to do one exercise. So just to make sure I've got everything. Yeah, okay, so it's very easy to fix, and let me talk to you why. So it's all to do with the shoulder blade. So I've got the shoulder blade here. Sadly, this is the left shoulder blade. So the shoulder blade sits on our back like so. Now, the shoulder blade, its ideal position is what we call, so this is the shoulder blade, upwardly rotated. So you have, just so that your shoulder joint can actually move more freely. So it should be a little bit like that. So the lower border is out towards me, and the upper border is in like that. Unfortunately, through bad posture, lifestyle, sitting at desks, the shoulder blades I see, and which most people have, are like this. So you're downwardly rotated, which causes all sorts of impingement problems, which is on another topic, but also creates this trigger point. It's more of like a trigger point, which is creating pain in the levator scap muscle. And the reason for that is that muscle is working overtime, trying to drag it back into upward rotation, and not getting the help from all the other muscles around the shoulder. So when you're running, that becomes worse because your posture becomes worse. You start to slump through your upper back, and that becomes an issue when people are running as well. But like I said, this is important for so many people. If you're working at a desk, guaranteed at some point you're going to get the pain here, and you should do this exercise because it will fix you. You don't need to see a chiropractor. You don't have a ruptured disc in your neck, a protruded disc, and you don't have any arthritis or anything. Don't do this exercise first before you go down any of those routes. Now I'm going to come back to this side and I'll get Vlad to demonstrate the exercise. So I'm going to talk him through it. So the key point here is that a few key points is that you take your hand out to your side, palm facing forward, and you've got your arm out about 30 degrees. Then gently lift your chest, very slightly. And then from there, you want to take the tip of the shoulder up and back towards the back of your head, or if you're a female, towards the back of your ponytail. So it's up and back. Yeah, that's it. So hold there for 5 seconds. Now what we've done there, sorry, that was kind of right. What we've done there is we've made the shoulder blade go from downward rotation to upward rotation. So the shoulder blade is now sitting in upward rotation. And by doing that, you're strengthening that muscle that's hurting, and also strengthening the other muscles around the shoulder blade to help that, and to help your body realize that that's the normal position and help keep you in that position day to day. So you hold it for 5 seconds, you lower down, keeping your hand out to the side, and then you come up again. You do that 10 times, each time holding for 5 seconds, 3 times a day, and I can almost give you a money back guarantee that your pain will be gone. There are ways to make it more difficult, but start with this, pains will go away, and you won't have to see expensive doctors and physios and chiropractors. So you don't really hear these secrets very often, and most people tend to not know them, I have to say, but if you do this, it will work. The reason why Vlad was saying with the backpacks, why it's worse with backpacks, is actually the backpack will push it down into downward rotation more. So when you're running, you're compressing the shoulder down, you're putting the outside down, more downward rotation. These muscles are trying so hard to hold you up, but they're failing, obviously, because the backpack's 20 kilos or whatever. So yeah, that's why it's worse with running, with backpacks whilst running. So do this exercise, do it 3 times a day, and you'll notice some improvement straight away. So that's all we really have to say about this problem today. There are many other things like stretching your pec, working on your upper back posture, but we'll look at that another day. For now, just start with this exercise.
So it is going one hand at a time. So kind of
one
shoulder, one
yeah,
shoulder.
so it's one shoulder at a time. So you pick the shoulder with the pain, and you do that. Once you get good at it, if you do happen to have pain on both sides, you can do it together. But for now, in front of a mirror, one hand, just focusing on the technique, making sure that you're not coming forward and up, that you're not going straight up, that you're going back and up, nice and slow, nice and controlled. You're not just doing this. It's not going to work.
And with no time, hopefully it goes away.
Yeah, it will.
We still got a lot more videos, hopefully with me with my shirt back on, to come about many different injuries. So if you have any questions about shoulder injuries and shoulder pains, leave some comments below. We'll try and get back to them. But we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.
Thank you.